Today, we are focusing on visibility strategies and why this is so important for the growth of your business, to get more clients, and at the end of the day, to increase the potential that you have to make an impact on people's lives. I'm Ari. I am your visibility, marketing, and business coach. And at the end of the day, my goal is to help you feel supported, feel confident, and feel in flow. So today we're focusing on visibility. And if you guys have been seeing my previous posts on Instagram, where you can also connect, this is such a big part of our business, especially if you're starting out. The more eyes and ears you get on your content, on your wisdom, the more potential it is to build a strong following. Now, if you're already a seasoned entrepreneur, then we can always talk about different ways to increase the eyes and ears of your business. But in general, if we look at, what is visibility? It's being seen or heard, or being seen and heard. Okay? And nowadays, we have so many cool tools that help us for free, be more visible. We have YouTube, completely free, the number 2 search engine optimization. We have podcasts, completely free. We have Clubhouse, we have TikTok, we have Instagram. All of these platforms, and Facebook obviously, all of these platforms give us free reach. Now, this is not the fast way to move forward. This is a way to move forward. And it's going to be the first way. Okay. So again, if you're just starting out, this is going to be one of the better ways to start with visibility. Now, we also have potential to be visible through speaking engagements and networking. And I have a YouTube video all about these things on a more detailed. But what I want you guys to focus on is saying, how do I want to show up? How do I want to be visible? What does that look like and feel like for me? Right? Where are my people at? This is a wonderful question because, for example, if your demographic is teenagers, okay, 13, 15, 16-year-olds, a lot of those teenagers are not on Facebook. They're going to be on TikTok. They might be on Twitch. They might be on YouTube. For example, I was at my friend's house the other day and she's got a 12-year-old son. He is a YouTuber, massive YouTuber, and he does Twitch because he's a gamer. So if I were to create content for visibility, I would focus on those avenues, right? I think he also does TikTok, but I'm not sure. So you have to understand your demographic and the psychographic of your ideal person, right? Maybe you've heard of like ideal audience, or you've heard of like that one person, but like really, I want you to be like, where is this person consuming content? And look, nowadays, and I even just read this in a newsletter from one of my favorite marketers, he says that most people rather watch a video than read something. So what better platforms for video than YouTube and Facebook or Instagram, okay? So visibility is being seen and heard. I want you to understand that this is not something that you have to do, but something that you're going to want to do. So that again, you step into this with good energy, with fun, with good vibes. Because the way you create anything, the energy and the intention you put behind anything, guess what it does? It feeds, right? It feeds your soul and it feeds the user, the end user. It like crosses the interwebs and sends them that good energy and good intention. So visibility is being seen and heard for the purpose of getting more people to know what you do, why you do it, and how you do it. And when we have more people knowing what we do, how we do, and why we do it, it creates opportunities for conversations. It creates opportunities to really be involved in their transformation, their shift. And again, what can you do today? Understand who your ideal client is. Understand like what they need, how you can help support them, understand like what they're going through in their lives, understand what are those pain points that you can solve in micro doses, focused attention. And when we talk about content, and this is what a lot of my clients ask me about, for example, I just finished an amazing session with one of my clients, and we were to at least plan about 30 pieces of content. In 10 minutes, we were able to address how to create big idea into tiny little ideas based on specific sub-themes, okay? And I asked her, what are your like dream clients wanting to know about? What are things that are going to support them? And I know sometimes we're like, well, why am I going to create all this free content? Why would people pay for it? Honestly, I'd rather be here giving you guys tons of free, valuable content and just be like super generous, because I'm building trust and rapport with you in the hopes that when you're stuck and you're like, man, you know what? Like, I'm not really sure if I did this correctly. I'm not really sure if, this is gonna work, that you'll be like, hey, Ari, can you help me? Because you've already experienced my knowledge. So I want you to think of it like that. The visibility is an opportunity for strangers and people who already know you to be exposed to your knowledge and passion. Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna sit here and make a video about detoxing your gut, or about increasing energy through exercise, or about keto, right? Fasting through keto, or life coaching to overcome chronic pain, or how to deal with chronic pain, I need to know that you're a reputable source. So the visibility helps you create credibility. Credibility, it helps you create trust. It helps you to build these like micro connections with people. And funny enough, the word trust here. So my husband's a professional. He's a solar professional. He sells solar panels, and he's been in the sales industry for about 10 years. And yesterday I was eavesdropping on one of his trainings that he's taking right now with his company, which is one of the largest solar companies in the United States, if not the largest. And they said, what is the best and quickest way for someone to say yes to work with you? What do you guys think, right? What is the best and quickest way for someone to work with you? And the correct word here is trust. You're building trust. And what better way to build trust in a format that is video or audio than with content, curated content that is helping me fix something, overcome something, achieve something, manifest something, okay? So if we put our like salespeople, and let's not get hung up on the word sales, because I know you're like, I want to sell. Some of you, I love selling because I know I'm helping people at the end of the day. So if we put our like buyer psychology pants on for a second, the more people trust us, the easier the yes happens, okay? So when you are planning what you are going to share with the world, here's my favorite mug, okay? What you're going to be sharing with the world, I want you to make the decision that you're going to show up energy rich with valuable content that's generous, that is specific. So we're not talking about 7 different things in one video. We're going specific so that way the message does not get diluted, and we are focusing on really understanding the need that our ideal client has. and we're going to show up through that content consistently. So you got to be visible consistently. You have to be aware of how you show up, right? You're showing up with good energy, good lighting, good audio, and we're being smart with the platforms that we use based on our end users' behaviors. Okay, so those are 3 things that I want you to focus on that are going to make visibility a bit easier. Now, we're going to start talking about how we create multiple pieces of content from a video, how we can turn that into a blog or an audio or a podcast later on, because some of you might be wondering, wow, I have to be like creating content all the time. The answer is no. And the answer is, in the beginning, yes. So in the beginning, if you're not like been showing up consistently, if you haven't been like emailing people, first growing your list, then emailing people, showing up on at least 1 social, if not 2 social channels. Actually, look, I would pick 1 social channel, and if I had an ideal world, I would have you either start a podcast or a YouTube channel. And if I had all the balls in my court, you would start a podcast or YouTube channel where you also interview people, right? Because that's going to give you an opportunity to get exposed to more audiences. So lots of little chunks here about visibility, but at the end of the day, it's your best way to connect with others, be credible, be seen and heard about what you're so passionate about, and start growing your business 1 video, 1 audio, 1 reel, 1 post at a time. And I'm super happy that I was here today, and I'll be here every Tuesday at noon Eastern, so mark it in your calendars. And also, please ask me for things that are pertinent to your business growth. That way I can create and curate content that's going to help you move the dial forward, and make you avoid a bunch of shit that you don't really have to do or want to do. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a beautiful day. Do something good for yourself today. Bye.